Howdy everyone, it's your favorite cowboy, Cowboy Fitzy Pop, back with Dorf. And it has been a long time since I've played, and I'm going to have to completely reorient everything that I have been doing in this game. I see a water quest, I see a railroad quest, I'm being refreshed. Okay, now I remember. Remember, we wanted our next big force to be here after we complete all of these forest quests. Oh my goodness, look at this. And they're close too. 30, 26, 72. Those are not bad. So like once we get this guy, I'm thinking we close it. I'm thinking, because we have 2 flags. We're likely to get, I mean, we're going to get at least 1 out of the 4, right? Probably more than that. Okay, so, and then we still got this guy. This guy's we've been wanting to get rid of for a long time. Anything else? Oh, and a wheat quest that's rather close. And to be honest, maybe this, our current tile has a good spot, like right here. Well, maybe not. Maybe something. I mean, there's something in here. Like, how about that? Sure. 65 railroad? Are you joking? 65? Okay, we do bring it down to 9. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Did we end this railroad? We did end it. Okay. 65, they say. Honestly, adding it out here could be kind of cute. And then, yeah, let's just build that out. We are down to 14. I mean, 14 is healthy enough for a professional. Like, wait, 14's plenty. But for, you know, for you guys watching at home, don't try it. Don't go all willy-nilly when you're down to 14. This probably needs to go over here to my quest, correct? That's not what it's not enough. That placement was close. How about that? Or this? Just do this. We're down to 5. Houses, we have no housing quest. But we can just have, like, really good placement. Like this. This will net us a perfect. I mean, this nets me. Let's do this. And then, oh, we don't have 3 in a row. That's fine. We can get, like, a perfect right here. And then single wheat, single tree. That's got it. I'm sure we can find pretty good placement. They're not opposite each other. I forgot that we had, remember, we had single tree, potentially in this little spot. So we'll think about that. I mean, this kind of helps me close off. But it, well, okay, come on. 1 matching edge. 3, no, never. Does that, if that tree was in the right spot, I think I throw it down. But since it's not, I can't. Maybe something in here? Well, I said it like it maybe had an idea, like a chance. It's looking like that's a no. Ideally, we put it somewhere in here, kind of where we can get perfects out. Because if I place this here, yes, that's matching, but like these guys are so far from being perfect. I guess this would help this square. I don't think that's gonna cut it. I think we're better served kind of over here, maybe. No. No. Like, that's not bad. Why not? Lots of trees with 2 houses. I don't think we have any trees over here right now. We do want to connect this. I think I'm going to do this. Only 1 away from this quest. Now a water house. I'm fine with kind of introducing new things here, because we will curve this. We will kind of end this forest in the near future, I'm thinking. That looks pretty sweet, doesn't it? I don't know if it's sweet enough to put it down. I could just do this. This has been sitting here for forever. We'll get what? 3 perfects? Potential? Maybe 3? It looks like we'll get 3. If we do that. Which is, I mean, it's not bad. Not bad. But, like, working on a quest is important. Maybe this. I'm going to do that. This is easy to get perfects in here, because these are all lakes, no rivers. Down to 11, though. It's becoming a risky a risky business over here. I mean, honestly, just... Well, none of this really fits the way I want it to. No, it's actually a way trickier tile than I had thought it was going to be. Maybe that? That's kind of wonky. This? No, this can be better somewhere else. Like, that's cute. No perfect, though. And this brings me down to single digits. How close are we to this quest? I mean, it's 5 exactly. I think we should just curb like there, 4 exactly. And then a single house with water on it. Could go right there. That looks pretty sweet. Where else do we want it? I mean, that's okay, like that. So, ending this is kind of cute. I think I'm going to do this one. Because it still contributes to this guy. And now we've got forest on our water. And do we need that somewhere? Do we have any tricky... That's kind of cute. Do we have any, like, streams that we're like, hey, we need... Oh, well, I mean, we do, but it's not rotated in such a fashion. I could do this. That, I'm not intrigued by. That, well, here's the problem. If I do this, we're getting 2 rivers side by side. And that's not always the case. So we will force kind of awkwardness. If I do this, we kind of curb in a cool fashion. Here's that 2 river problem again to the left here. You know what? I'm going to try this. I know it has the 2 river problem, but I'm just so intrigued by what it could be. Any of this? I'll take that. Here's the... Okay, did we not see this railroad required over here? We did. And you know what? This gets me 3. I think I'm just going to do it. Just give me that. Up to 10 again. We're getting 2 railroads back to back. That's pretty rough. And there's so much wheat and trees on it. I don't even know where... We could just end it right there. You know what? Yeah, that's right. I did it. And then, oh, the quest is done right here. How about that? And again, the only way to not make an imperfect edge is to put it right here. Give me that quest. Thank you very much. Ooh, a really odd tile. 1 wheat, 1 tree, 3 house, 1 grass. My goodness. It's just like... There's 4 different types of edges on this one. Oh, my. Do I just do this? We ruin 1. That's already ruined. I'm going to do it. Got no perfects. But, like, this outer edge. I guess this guy isn't perfect, but this guy and this guy still have the opportunity to be perfect. In fact, I can kind of... Well, let's check what I was about to say. And that's grassland. The trees are on this other side. Otherwise, it'd slap this down. We could do like this. Maybe... Is this too crazy? I'm kind of making my housing problem worse. It's not really a problem, though, is it? What if I did this? Oh, you know what? That's pretty sweet. 2 quests, end a quest, couple perfects. Is this what we want out of my world? I think so. Only 1 perfect. 2 flags, though. Ooh, so we've got 4 flags on this. So we really need to start figuring out, hey, like the placement we do for this in the future, we're all just going to start, hey, we're going to start curbing like this. This was a good curbing thing. It's like, hey, a lot of growth can come out of here. Not anymore. Spew. 16 away. Our river is up here. How much more do we need? We need 9. 9 more. I have no problem making a bunch of wheat face this tile up above. I think we're prepping for something kind of cool there. This... Oh, it spoke to me. Right types of edges, wrong order. Same deal here. How about that? Yeah? And then almost the same tile, or a very similar tile, but with more forest on it, which was the problem over here. It's not quite what I want. Oh, dude, it's... I mean, of course. It's dwarf. Like, of course it's going to be slightly off of what you want. You just got to make do. How does one make do with some of this? Well, that's something. You're not broken yet. We add to 1 if we do it. Hang on. There's got to be a better. How about this? Do that. Down to 3. We're at 18 tiles. Give me more. I'd love to connect this. I can't do it yet. We can just keep building out. I'm fine with that. This is kind of cute. Get rid of those houses. This kind of for the same reason. Same with that. Oh, dude. What is, like, mathematically best? Because if I do this, I don't think I want this one, because I don't want this house to face this side. Because I think what we could do is do a half wheat and then have a lot of grassland. I don't want to curve this way, because then I've got a tree facing. So maybe not this guy. And then clearly this guy won't work. That's okay. Honestly, just do this. That, and then a 35 exactly wheat quest. I don't know if we... Let's take a gander. I doubt a lot of this will work. I mean, like, if we combine this and this, that's, like, a little bit. Combining this to this seems too hard to do in 28. Over here, it's still, like, 30 and stuff. We can dip into more, but... And this is too much. Wow. Well, now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I see why. It's more than 35 right there, isn't it? I don't think I want this quest. It's too late. I can end a quest and complete a quest all at once. Let's do that. Give me that idea. I know we have, what? How many flags? I see 1 here. I see 1 here. Only 2. I wonder if we'll get one out of that. Is there a way for me to place it? I can place it here. That's cool. Let's do this. Flag. There's a flag. 3 flags on this. We're going to consider closing off this wheat, but if we do that, we need to know where our next giant wheat is. I think it might be over here. Grow these together. That's possible. I could try and grow this out, but I think the growth is these 2. That's too difficult. So I think our best bet for the new wheat is going to be like this guy or that guy. I don't really see it anywhere else. Maybe a very humble beginning here. Alright, let's deal with this tile. 2 houses, 1 tree. Ooh. I always think that this, like, I guess that's like a granary or something. I don't know, this tower, it doesn't count as a house. It counts as grassland, which is, it's weird. Definitely. It just, yeah, it messes me up. How about that? Very cute. Give me a perfect. All right, here's a pretty good... I'm sure we could use this to stop the growth of something. Like right here. We're going to get rid of this edge. We're also combining trees that weren't connected. I would love to connect these. This looks really good. Let me see if I can find a better one to stifle some growth. Because, I mean, it's growing out even way over here even. That slightly curves it back in, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I like this idea over here. Give me that. You know what? I'm realizing now I maybe did it worse. Another flag, though. Because I've just added this to do. So I have to do this, this, this. Like, all of this. It's just so much I have to do. It's okay, though. We'll get there. We're only 6 away. I see 2 railroads, so we're going down to 4. How do we avoid some of these housing things? I think I'm just going to turn you out like that. There's some tiles out here we could gander at if we want to, but I think we're a ways away from that. We could dip into trying to grow this area a little bit. Well, I say that, but as I look at what we have, only 1 wheat. I think this is probably best. And then we know where this railroad's gonna go. And we've got houses facing. Now this is not the half wheat that we wanted for this guy, but it could be used over here. Right? How about that? I know we want big wheat. My idea right now is to take these 2 make them into one, and then hopefully grab these. I think it's too far away for us to do anything with this guy. I think we just do that. Now, here's a big growing opportunity for this guy. We could also do it here. In fact, here makes it easy for this to combine with this. But to be honest, it's hard for this to grow too. I think I'm going to do this one. And then... Oh, I should have looked ahead, is what I'm realizing now. I should have looked ahead. Because I think I could have placed this much better. I could do this. This is going to be a difficult tile to build out. Woof. No. Stick the wheat where the wheat goes. Maybe that. Ugh, I don't want to make this like channel of empty here. I could also... I could do that. Do that. And single house. Single house. That is a single house. That could work. I mean, I could also just stick it right here and get like two. Two perfects. Easy peasy. What does this want? 4 houses and a wheat. Okay. Single houses. Single houses. How about that? No one's going to be mad at that. Single house could be used over here. No, no. I like this one the best, I think. It's very quaint. It's basically another single house, to be honest with you. Well, I mean, we could just use it for the grassland. I don't want to do that yet. How about... No, I think we can hold out for an Exodia. So, house away from tree. We'll get that someday. I don't know if it'll be today, but someday. Same with this guy. Single tree, single tree. I don't know where single house goes. Dude, here's another house on tree. Oh, opposite tree. We've got a fair amount. This is 1, 2 houses. Not just my one. Was there houses we wanted to curb? I mean, there's like this, but meh. I'd like to kind of stop these houses. That's not bad. But that's just not great. Honestly, maybe this is best. I think I'm going to do this. It'll contribute to the water eventually. This is pretty good growth for this fella. Look at that. See? And now... Oh. This isn't going to rotate the one. This is a... See, this isn't a good, like, curbing. I mean, maybe it could curb some growth of our big forest over here. Let's see. I'm not thinking we'll be able to do... Yeah, see, because it's... If this was rotated the other way, it would have been sweet. But I don't think we're going to be able to get it the way that it is. I mean, maybe there's some, like, trick to it. Oh, dude. If this was rotated, if these forests were flipped, that'd be cool. But they're not, so it's not. We could, with Dorf, it's really easy to talk about what isn't happening. Like, you can really talk about what's not true. We can place that down and get me a perfect. And another railroad. We're dangerously close to getting the railroad now. We're at 4, down to 3. Dorf is great at being like, hey, you know it'd be cool if I had this thing that I don't have right now. But it'd be cool if I had it. Single wheat. I probably don't want single wheat here. I probably want single wheat over here to curve all this growth, right? But we have an insane amount of growth because of this guy, because of my crimes that I committed over here. But what we could do, just curb it like a little bit. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe this isn't the place for it. Is there a more powerful spot? Do we have, I mean, the only wheat we have is this guy. I could do something silly like that. It's technically like 3 matching edges. I mean, curving this is probably my best move. And you know what? Do it. Plus 13, 15 forest. I didn't realize there was no perks on that placement, by the way. I'm actually pretty disappointed about it. How close are we if I do this? 225. And you know what? I can end growth on this guy. 225 is a bit, but it's going to take a bit to curb all the growth. I think we can do it. Slap it right there. Full grassland. I mean, I know it kind of works there okay. Is there a better? There's something tells me I had a better one. Is it this guy? I think it was this guy. Let me check one more time. There might be... Well, even this. There's actually... I've got a fair amount of options. That's pretty good, too. That gets me a perfect, and it's easy to build off of this area. But I think... that gets me 2 perfects, right? Forest with a single wheat. I could do something like that. That's kind of cute. A lot of the other stuff just isn't going to be it, right? No, it's just not. It's not enough. It's like... I don't want to reduce my options if I play it like that. So if I do this, then the growth can't go down. If this had the trees here, I probably would place this. So let's find something else. That's not terrible. It really stinks that the wheat's not next to the trees, because that's kind of what it's looking like I would want a lot of. How about that? And then you know what? This tile fits really good right there. And then another single wheat. We're wanting single trees. We're getting single wheat. All the single wheat. I almost placed it at this house. I didn't see it. What if I just go crazy? Put this here and force a bunch of wheat down in here. That's too risky. What I could do instead, though, and surely I have great options. I remember checking all the single wheat over way off to the left of the map. I don't think we have it. I think this area is where it's going to be. And it could be something like that. I'm not convinced. Maybe just that. Or that. That. Give me a perfect. Oh, I don't like the sharp turn here. I guess at least I have an open grassland to turn it. See, that forces it on a tree. Same here. So the only open grassland I have is this guy. We are 2 away now. Here's a lot of wheat that surely goes here. Makes the growth of connecting these guys way easy. In fact, can I... Oh, come on. I mean, that's good, but I don't want it to... How about... Oh, please flip her out. Maybe? How about this? Maybe? It ruins this guy. And the guy we're placing. But I don't think we're going to get better than this from this placement. And now we do have 4 wheat. We joked about putting 4 wheat here, and now we have it. We have exactly what we sought to destroy and avoid. This is good growth. Again, the growth needs to be starting from... You know what? Maybe that? How about this? No. I don't know. I don't know. Give me this. Single wheat tree. They're not opposite each other. Something in the core of my being is telling me that we have a tile. Like we have a spot for this tile. And it's not that. I thought it was. It's not this either. I seriously... Oh, is this it? That might be it. Right there. That's pretty cool. I thought there might be a better spot than the one we found, but maybe not. Well, you know what? It's really good for kind of stopping the growth of this, though. It's hard to turn that down, and just slapping that right there is really good. Just because this guy's so far out, and we're curving all this back in on itself. Where else could we do it? Like, it's too hard to kind of put it here. Well, I mean, that fits. That obviously won't work. This wants trees across. We want to shut this one down, but we have the wheat annoying me. I think I'm fine with this. And then 2 water tiles. And then that third one is another good ending tree quest. Or ending tree tile. So we love that for me. Hit me with that. I would have... I should have paid attention. I could have put that housing, this guy here, and then matched it. Oh, that stinks. I went too fast. And now I'm in just a really tricky spot. Because now this, I want to add to this, but no matter what I do, I guess I could put it here, maybe. Is that better? I mean, it's going to require a tree or a house on it. That's fine. 5 away, 2 away, 11 tiles. How much of this wheat do we have? Oh, we completed the wheat. I forgot that this had growth. Yeah, that's right. We only have 1 housing flag on this giant metropolis. Though, to be fair, I don't remember how many quests we had. I thought we had a fair amount, though. Alright, obviously this is going to go down here. That is pretty good. This is okay. That's okay. It's not good enough to be placed here. Yeah, like, we can take care of that all in one. Here, I think I just, like... I don't know what's best here. Like, that seems good. But so does this. And this. And this. And this. And this. Like, does it matter? At a certain point, why don't we just... Like, here. This is, like, on this bottom line. That's the furthest right. And we'll just work our way across. Giant wheat. Here's a decision to be made. We have 3 flags on this giant wheat field. This becomes only 25. Not too bad. Or is it time to commit to this over here? Now, we're going to be so far away if I do this. 200? Yeah, even with these combined, it's not going to be a lot. It might be smarter just to keep this way over here. Do I place it like that? That I don't know. I could place it like that, but that makes... I mean, it makes growth easy. Maybe that's what I do. Giant house. Are we prepped for all house? Because we've got grassland there. We're not really prepped for all house. I guess we could put it here. That's okay. I don't think we have a better spot for it. I mean, there's an opportunity for me to try and grow, like, a new housing thing. I think we had it over here. Oh, but it's kind of blocked off by this guy that we haven't... I think I'm going to keep my metropolis going. And we'll place it here. And then a big railroad. This takes me down to 1 left on that quest. Is there some trickiness to it? There's some trickiness to it. But that's handy because it gives me a lot of growth options. This one kind of stinks, but the rest is all good. This water house. What to do with this water house? Maybe it's a perfect out of me. That's kind of cool. But I think we're going to use this over here because we want to combine these guys, right? We're getting 2 for the price of 1, basically. I think that's fun. Now, 4 houses, single wheat. 4 houses, single wheat. No. Oh, look at that. Huh? I'm wishing that this edge was covered, but this would be pretty nice. Look at that, 4. And then a giant forest quest. It's good for ending a forest, but it's also good for adding another quest to it. How rough. It's 1321. I can bring it down to 219 while also curbing really well. I think I'm going to do it. So we have a 52, a 207, 219. And we might get another flag out of it. And we already have, what, 5 flags? That's 25 tiles in flags. 15 tiles in quests. This is 52 exactly. I don't want this quest. It goes away. And now, is this my water quest? No, we are 2 away. Got it. I think that's a lovely spot. Give me some perfects. Here is my railroad quest. Alright, we're starting to move on all our cylinders now. Is there another way I'd like to do it? Not really. Just give me more options for growth on this crazy railroad. So we got the quest. Do we have a flag on this railroad? I don't think we do. I'm thinking I might be thinking of another game. That's the thing that's really rough to, like, come back to this game. Like, I've spent the most time on this ground, but I have other maps that I'm playing and, like, recording stuff on. And I just, like, I get them all, like, jumbled up. I mean, this is pretty good growth with the single house. I don't think we check over here. We might check over here. Actually, there's a lot of wheat coming up. Right idea, wrong. So right idea, but not good enough. And then that's not good enough either. I mean, I would need to connect these. And that's a decent way to do it. I mean, I could just do that. I think I'm going to do this instead. Do that. We can get our first quest on this. But it's just... It kind of freaks me out. Because now I'm between a bunch of quests. 25, and then we'll have 28 down here, and I'm like splitting my wheat. I could just end this quest and hope for a plus. And we could use this also to like deal with something kind of like that. And get me a perfect out of it. Here, oh, here's another wheat quest. Ooh. I don't want these quests. I don't want them. I'm sorry. Go away. Some interesting housing. We need a tree there. And this has been empty for a while. That's decent. No, but this can go like here. See? Give me a perfect that. Yeah. I was excited to have railroads for a while. No, I'm no longer, because we don't have a quest. And I'm just, like, adding to this snake out here. I guess this actually maybe makes it less of a peninsula, because we've got, like, 2x2. that's my, my, like, copium take. Is like, this is actually good for me. Make for easy growth. What's the best way? That? Or do we just try and make this as compact as we can? Dude, I'm tempted to place this. But it ruins both of these guys. Man, that stinks. I want... Do that. Okay, here's a big housing quest. So we gave up on several wheat quests and a housing quest. We killed like 3 quests almost back to back to back to back. But now we have this. And well, the only tree I can see is... I'm not going to do this, but it's funny. You know, there's a world where we combine this with this now. We're finally kind of there. I probably talked about it a while ago. I'm just going to have this tree facing like a random spot, so it's easy to like end. Only 38 houses. That's not too much to ask for. Especially with like how easy growth is for these houses, the way we have it. Alright, big wheat with some trees on it. I think there's something to that here, but it doesn't quite work. Yeah. Is this guy ruined already? No, we will ruin him if we do so. But we get... The other guys are happy about it. The other tiles like it. I mean, that's a decent combine. Honestly, just throwing it like this is maybe... something. Maybe. What's out here? I mean, this doesn't give me any quests. This gets me a quest. Focus on the quest growth. Though when you give me 2 waterways in a row, and one of them has... Oh, no. You guys see that water with railroad on it? My nightmare. We waited for a house to show up on this river. Now we're good. Here's a... evil railroad. Look how evil it is. Curve it back on it itself. Yeah, I guess. We're down to 5. I'm getting nervous. Start hunting perfects. Tricky... Well, it's not that tricky of housing. But I bet you we can get perfects out of this relatively easily. Like, that's a perfect right there. I don't have 4, so I can't do that one. That's not a perfect. I don't want to do that, and it makes this harder to match up. I think we just take our perfect of this guy. Give me that. With this big lake, I can almost guarantee that we'll get a perfect out of it. That is a perfect right there, and it deals with my river problem. Let's do it. Huge wheat quest. Didn't we just have a 4 wheat with forest backing it? Yeah, it's right here. All right, we have abandoned. We're abandoning the plan of closing these flags. That's no longer what I'm doing. I'm doing bigger wheat. A bigger wheat. More wheat, he says. The king demands it. You know what? This is probably the best thing I could do to add to this. And then just give me 4 wheat with grassland, which is somewhat reasonable. All right, all wheat is being funneled into this until further notice. You cannot stop me. More wheat. Not this wheat. I will not add 4 edges of railroad to my wheat, though. That is the exception to the rule. But the rest of you jokers are all being added right there. I don't even know where I want this to go. Here? It's bad there. Let's be real. It's bad everywhere. Is this what I do? What a terrible idea. I need 3 railroads. I mean, I guess we got it right here, but like, this is awful. All right, remember we said all wheat is funneled. We must feed the wheat. More. Except for the ones with a water quest. And it goes down to 13, which isn't too bad. I like that. Here. We're down to 4. I need to be particular again. We need... I mean, that's a lot of perfects. But we break this guy. But 3 perfects. That's something I will consider. I don't think we consider that. No, only 3 there. I mean, I like the idea of adding to the trees over here, but I don't see how this would, like, curb the... It doesn't curb the growth. I guess it takes this 52 down to 28, which is pretty sweet. That does make my problem worse, though, doesn't it? But what if I just do it? How about, like, this? Okay. If I do this, we get perfects. I curbed a lot of the growth. Now, I did make an imperfect right here. I think I'm going to do it, though. 3 perfects, and we added to this. And then the houses we need to build out. Now, the problem is I don't like the wheat on it. Like, I really don't like the wheat on it. And the fact that we're, like, building back into more tiles, it makes, like, this all of this will be tricky. It's like here, this is... I might do this. Add to it. Oh, dude, they're hitting me with another ginormous forest quest, which is lovely. Like, thank you so much. But also, it's stressing me out. I can curb a little bit here. This is down to 24. I could probably complete the quest. No, it's down to 7 there. But 96 river? 96? How big is this river over here? All right, these are like within 1 of each other if I do it. That's probably what I do. I probably wrap it up on this like back end right here. We're down to 4 tiles. We've got like back-to-back rivers. That forest is close to being done. This won't cut it, I don't think. This amount, I don't think 3 forest edges is enough to get 24. In fact, I can see that it's not. But it does make it very close. We just need to add it in the right way. And honestly, how many matches can I get? It's not looking great. You know what? Maybe I do that? No. Is that too bad? We're down to 4. With us being down to 4 tiles, it's kind of freaky. Like, the game has changed when I do that. What does this require? This is a weird tile. I might just do this. I can get 3 here or 3 there. I don't know. Do it. Give me these 3 perfects. These trees are not enough to convince me to place it. But 7 we can do. There's another... I mean, I'm getting decent tiles. We can make perfects with these. We just can't go under, like, 1 or 2. So I don't think I'm, like, super, like, nervous sweating right now. But I am on high alert, right? That's what we're doing. Also, this probably needs to wrap up here in a sec. But how do I... Some of this is just not going to go the way I want it to. I might just take this. 2 perfects. Single tree. It's only 4 trees. But we can kind of... We're like a fine balance where we need to add tons of trees and also stop the trees from growing. It's like very tricky, isn't it? And then 5 wheat single house. I think we had a spot for that up here, didn't we? Kind of like here. Well, we got multiple spots for it. We can do this one, and we can do this one. I want to do this one, because this one gets us closer to getting these 2 fields together. No. What am I saying? All wheat must be fed to the wheat field. And we've got a decent spot, like right here. Big forest. Big forest. All right, I think this will be my last one. Let's complete this quest, get a little bit of breathing room, and then we'll call it a day, huh? How does that sound? Didn't hear anybody say no, so I'm thinking you guys are okay with it. That's the beauty of just recording this with no one, like, next to me, is no one can tell me no. Fitz, don't do it. It's too late. Too late. It's already been done. Where do I want to put this, though? I think just right. I would love to perfectly add it in. It's not looking like the game wants that to happen. I mean, that looks sweet. But we can do better. Is that perfect? No. Alright, just do this. End it. Alright, we have 8 tiles. 45,000 points. How close are we to some of this? These are, I mean, these are a little far. And then I think the wheat is a little far. The trees. Eh, we're not, like, super far. We got a bunch of quests that are moderately close. Alright, that's a great stopping point. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.